Oh man, the waters are really choppy, but it's not cold, so it's a really nice day to spend here at the beach. And this place is called Pebbles Beach, and it's one of the wealthiest community here in California. And since we are close to the water, it's usually windy, and that's my parents. Look at them; they are having so much fun. They are like real daredevils, and I can't even think of going to the beach because the sand will get into my shoes, and that really annoys me and bothers me. So I realized something really interesting just now. 3 months back, in mid-September, I was on the east coast of Canada, in Halifax and Prince Edward Island. And when we went to Cavendish Beach in PEI, it was September, and at the beach, right, it was like extremely cold that we can't even stand there for 15 minutes. And I captured that on my video. If you have not seen that series, I recommend going to my YouTube channel and watch that video. Nevertheless, coming back to the point, so yeah, it was September. It was extremely cold, like Arctic cold, windy day. And look, right now I'm almost at the end of December, and in California, and we are at the beach, and it's a relatively pleasant day. Besides the wind, like the weather is really nice. You can spend the whole day here. So that's something about the nature that surprises me every single time. All right. What I am showing you right now, it's another viewing point. It's called the Bird Rock. But despite of the fact that the name is the Bird Rock, you don't just see the birds there. It also has seals and sea lions. But I'm not able to see either of those, and I think the reason is because the waters are really rough, and the animals are under the water. But we are here for about 10 minutes, so let's see if I'm able to catch glimpse of either a sea lion or a seal. So let's hope for the best, and if not, that's still okay. I have seen them at different places, in their natural habitat. So right in front of me, there are some animals. Right now, I can't tell from this far whether they are sea lions or seals, but they are bobbing their heads, in and out of water, and I believe that you are able to see them on the video as well. And there is another one of it right in the middle on the top of the rock. So one was on the left, which you can all see now also, and then there is one on the top. What I'm showing you right now, it's called the lone cypress tree. And I recently heard that this particular tree, it's the most photographed tree in entire North America. And the reason is because if you look at the topography, that's the only tree which is growing there. So by the name, it's like a loner standing on its own, uh, and no other trees are close by compared to the trees everywhere else, which I will show you in next few seconds. Like it's a large growth of cypress tree in and around the Pebble Beach. So let me show you around briefly, and then we will talk a little bit more about this lone cypress and the cypress trees in general. So these are all cypress trees around me, and this is a part of 17-mile drive. And most of the houses overlooking the sea, they are like multi-million-dollar homes. And some of the wealthiest people in California and possibly in the US, they live here. So as promised, here is some little bit of additional information about this lone cypress. So this tree is more than 250 years old. It has survived like 2.5 centuries of rain, wind, snow, like a lot of harsh climatic conditions, and it is still here. So I don't know what people think about this lone cypress, but as soon as I saw the tree, so this is what came to my mind, and it's maybe philosophical, and you can take it the way you feel like. So to me, this tree, it basically symbolizes that first, you can survive in any situation if you want to, and secondly, you don't need people to survive. You can survive on your own. So that's my 2 cents, my point of view. So that's what Lone Cypress means to me. Let me know in the comments what you think about this Lone Cypress. Okay, so we made another little stop at Pebble Beach Information Center. And this place, Pebble Beach, it's known for its golf courses. And like I said a while ago, some of the richest people have houses here. And the Pebble Beach golf course, it is like one of the three most beautiful golf courses in the world. Now, I don't know too much about golf, and neither do I know how to play golf, but the golf enthusiast certainly knows about it, the Pebble Beach golf course. So what I'm gonna do is I'll go inside and see if I can buy myself a souvenir. And this is the inside of the information center or the visitor center, and I was told the US Open golf tournament, it happens here in Pebble Beach. And this visitor center is much bigger than most of the visitor centers I have seen over the years, so that's interesting. So I gave another thought to this visitor center, that why is it so big and so nice looking. And it kind of makes sense because, as I said, the US Open golf tournament happens here, so a lot of celebrity golfers and rich and influential people, they visit this place, so they do have to make the visitor center quite nice. So now it all makes sense. Nevertheless, we are crossing across and going to just walk around this really nice lodge, like a luxury lodge, and buy a souvenir. I was trying to find a fridge magnet, which they didn't have at the visitor center, so I'm going to search for it in a different place. Let's see, hopefully I can find something. Yeah, that's really nice. It's like I would say it's a European architecture, I would say. Now I don't know which country in Europe. Maybe I would say Italian. That's what it seems like to me. But if you think I'm wrong, and the architecture belongs to some different country in Europe, please do leave a comment. As I walk back to my van, let me share some information about the cypress trees, as I promised earlier. So cypress trees, they are slow growing, but they are rot resistant trees, and that's the reason most of the construction, such as making of flooring, making of boats, fences, they use cypress trees in the construction. And of course I didn't know about it until I came here, and this is an interesting piece of information which I happened to come across and wanted to share with you. So we are about 5 minutes away from the city of Carmel. So once we get there, I will share more information. And I've heard from our tour guide that there is a lot of things to do there, and it's really pretty. So all right, it's 3:30 p.m. Pacific, and we are in the city of Carmel. It's only 5 miles from Monterey, and it's a scenic drive, and it's along the way of 17-mile drive, which we did earlier today. And it gives me a feel of being in Whistler, British Columbia. I was there last year in September, and it was like fairly similar. So that's one similarity. And secondly, this city, like I said, it's really small, has a population of only about 3,000 people. The word Carmel, it's actually derived from a Spanish word, Carmelita, and Carmelitas are the hermits or monks in Christianity. That's what I understand. But if you think I'm saying it incorrectly, please feel free to comment that. So the story goes like this: the Spanish voyager who came here in this place, he had 3 Carmelitas with him, and as a honor for them, he named this place Carmelita, which I think they later on changed to Carmel. So another thing about this city, the formal name is Carmel-by-the-Sea, and the short form is Carmel. So just in case you are curious, and if I use the name interchangeably, that's the reason. So the street I am at, that's called the Ocean Avenue, and all the way down at the end of this avenue there is Carmel Beach. And I heard that Carmel Beach is really nice, but I am not planning to go there for two reasons. First of all, now it has started to get cold because the sun is almost gone, and secondly, it's a downward slope, and which is not difficult to traverse, but coming back up will be challenging, especially for my parents. So we have dropped this idea. I think I did mention it a little while ago, but as I walk in this city, I don't feel that I'm in the US or in a North American city. It's like I'm in Europe. The architecture is more like medieval European. This place is called Chocolate Garden, and it smells really nice of chocolates. Oh yeah, it has a lot of chocolates here. So I did go inside that place, the Chocolate Garden, and they had chocolates from so many countries, and I can't even name them. So, but the chocolates are expensive. I got three pieces of chocolate, almond butter, and like the chocolate was size of a truffle, and each piece was $3.45 plus tax, so almost like 350. So just imagine, having a piece of chocolate for like $4. You can get a bar easily for $4. And this is the Carmel Plaza. So as you can see, there are a lot of stores here, souvenir shops, gift shops. You can buy the clothes, and of course there are restaurants here also. We did eat at Cafe Luna. It's a Italian cafe, and we had paninis, which were good. So that's a bird eye view of the Carmel Plaza. You can see it's like so nicely decorated for the holidays. And here we are, 360-degree view. That's my parents. As I said earlier, this place reminds me of Whistler, British Columbia. The only difference is Whistler has mountains, and mainly people go there for skiing during the winters, and here we have the sea. That's the only difference I found between Carmel by the Sea and the city of Whistler. But I'm glad that we did come here and see so many things. Yeah, it's been a long but a fun day.